Good morning, and the rain is back. Aha! Knew I couldn't avoid it for too long. We had a nice hour of the rain stopping, and it's going to be a steady stream all night long as Sweet 16 action gets underway. March Madness is back in our lives as Gonzaga takes on Florida State at 7:07 tonight. And of course, before that action is Michigan taking on Texas A&M. If Gonzaga can beat Florida State, they would face one of those two teams to make it to San Antonio and another trip to the Final Four.
Thank you, Ryan. We're roughly an hour and a half away from game time, and I think we're ready to go as Gonzaga will take on BYU on senior night, looking to complete the perfect season, looking to go 30-0. You think they're ready? I love this. It doesn't get much better than this in college athletics. Now Gonzaga is looking to do something that only 4 teams since 1991 have been able to do, and that is to run the table in the regular season.
I'm right outside of Starbucks. Remember in Boise, the one rule that I told you for sports guys doing morning hits. You set up right outside a cafe or a place you can get coffee immediately. So at least this morning I'm covered. Luckily we're in Los Angeles in the LA Live area, so there's a lot going on. So as planned, just like every Friday in the fall, there will be Friday night football here at Freeman and across the area from Spokane to Tri-Cities. You're seeing a lot of love on social media, hashtag Freeman Strong. Fans are wearing blue in support of Freeman, regardless of whether they're here or not. And that is something that the Scotties have seen, and they are very appreciative of those efforts.
And we're already running into some former players, some alumni that are coming in. We were able to speak with Jeremiah Allison and Don Williams. We'll have more on that on our pregame show, which will be airing at 7 to 7:30 on Facebook Live. So that's exciting. But also, we got 2 top 20 teams here in Pullman this early in the season, 4-0 USC, 4-0 Washington State. And there are college football playoff implications on the line. If USC loses, who knows what's going to happen to them down the road. If Washington State wins, we are in a whole new ball game with where this program is.
So in honor of the big dance, we want to see your best dance moves.
My best dance move? I can do like one of these.
Oh, yeah. It's a little boy band move.
But
I
yeah,
like
it's
it.
my hips. And the hips are really where I kind of bring the noise, per se.
That's where you shine.
Hopefully sometime during this trip I can get a full body shot and really let loose a little bit.
Oh, all right. We're going to hold you to that for sure. And we didn't even have to do a bet to make this happen. This is great.
Good morning and welcome to downtown Boise, Idaho. I mean, it is beautiful out here. You can see the Capitol building behind me. And of course, if I'm joining you this morning, you already know that Gonzaga is marching right on forward in the NCAA tournament as we all predicted. Now, as you mentioned, the NCAA provides moments for us, especially in those close games. And for Gonzaga's Zach Norvell Jr., he joins the ranks of a few other big moments in Gonzaga history as he helped his team take down UNC Greensboro Thursday afternoon.
We are on the field at Martin Stadium, and if you're seeing the fans behind me as I'm hitting them, you know that the Cougs just pulled off a program-defining win at this point, beating 5th-ranked USC 30-27. If you look behind me, the players still struggling to get off the field. They're just taking selfies. Tavares Martin Jr., a wide receiver who had a touchdown in the game, taking pictures as well. Luke Falk just finally getting into the tunnel. And what a game this was. It came down to a defensive stop, stopping who will most likely be the #1 overall pick in the NFL draft come April. And the Cougs force a fumble, as you just saw in those highlights. Before the game gets underway at 7:15, you can see right behind me, we got the home run derby, and these guys are letting it fly. You can see Spokane Indians member Ladarius Clark right here in the #9 jersey.
And if you notice at the beginning of every game, who is the guy shaking hands with all the players in the starting 5? That's Rem Backmus, and actually that wasn't anything that was created before Rem. Rem was the one that thought the team was so stoic before games that he wanted some energy, and he has a personalized handshake with every guy in the team. And each bit of the handshake is actually passed down to future generations. Yeah. So you see the Nigel Williams-Goss one. Well, maybe that has a hint of Kyle Dranginis in it. So these are just little quirks that you get to love about a guy like that. That was the reaction not too long ago from Reese Court here in Cheney. The Eags are going dancing, getting a favorable #13 seed and taking on Georgetown in Portland on Thursday. And I'm joined with the man of the hour, Jim Hafer, the Eags head coach. And what was that feeling like? You knew you were going into the big dance, but to have that moment with your team and the fans here.
You know, my whole life as a kid, I'd get out the paper and drop brackets ahead of time and fill it in. And this is before the internet; you could get everything so fast. And it didn't dawn on me until I saw it. Just overcome with just joy. It was a really special moment that I'll always treasure.
Not to mention, you're the 13th ranked team in the country. Who cares about the rankings from what you see on a website? And he would be the first to say that those are stupid to look at. So it's like, okay, they have recruited well. I would argue that they do have better players coming out of high school than here. But when you get to college, of course, that doesn't matter. And what you do on the field is more important than what you did in high school. And Washington State was certainly a team that on paper could have, should have beat them, and nonetheless just got walloped. I mean, just got punched in the mouth. A very weird message, and of course, a lot of questions coming after this, not to mention with this game, but what is Mike Leach's future? Not that like the school would ever fire him, but is he going to go on to greener pastures? Defensive coordinator Alex Grinch, is he staying? Is he going? Those will be the storylines to follow up until the bowl game.